After an 8-hour travel day yesterday, we have finally made it to New Orleans. We were pretty tired when we got here. It was dark. We had to just kind of get situated. So we're up this morning and we are ready to explore. We have 48 hours in New Orleans and we have a lot to see and a lot to get done. So of course, our first stop this morning is where you have to stop when you come to New Orleans, which is Cafe du Monde. So we're really excited to go get some coffee and beignets.
Alright, so the trick to Cafe du Monde is to be aggressive. If you want to get a table and get something to eat, you've got to kind of hover in the corner and wait for somebody to get up and then like steal their table. So that's what we did, and we've now ordered, and look at these things. They're so good. We are of course breaking our vegan diet today for these. We don't do it very often, but for something super special we will. So we ordered the beignets, we ordered a beautiful cafe au lait, and Josh got a hot chocolate. So we're gonna dive in. So good.
That was amazing. Couple things to note, it's open 24 hours, so you can get your fix on anytime you want, and it's cash only, so make sure you bring some cash. We had the sweetest waitress, she was lovely. I think we probably could have eaten 400 of those. But now that we're on our little bit of sugar and caffeine high, we're headed over to the Pharmacy Museum, which I'm really excited about because I like to find weird things when we visit places. And I kind of feel like we're gonna find a lot of those here in New Orleans, so I'm really excited about that. I also feel like we're likely to be back at Cafe du Monde at least once before we leave again, because those are just too darn good not to have some more. And we're in walking distance from that place where we're staying, so I definitely think we'll be back. So let's hit up this Pharmacy Museum. Really neat museum. So this museum was obviously a pharmacy originally, and it was started in 1823 by the first licensed pharmacist in the United States. I'm not going to try to butcher his name, it's complicated, but this is such a cool, it's like a multi-floor building. They even have like a private garden out the back, which he used to grow herbs and make medicine out of. So if you're in this area and you're looking for something kind of like quirky and fun to do, this is definitely family friendly, and it was only $5 to get in. So there's tons of stuff to look at, and it's just like really neat to see this history and also to get to come inside this building because it's just a really beautiful old building that was built in the 1820s. Orleans is home to one of the oldest markets in the country, the French market. And so we love to find markets, any city that we visit. We just like to have a wander, and like every market we visit, it's full of artisans selling their goods, local vendors, and we're gonna have a run around and see what's up.
One of the things you have to do when you're in the French Quarter is to swing by Jackson Square Park. It's a beautiful, well-maintained park, a lot going on, a lot of, as you can see behind me and here, some shows going on. We're really looking forward to checking out the church next. There's currently Mass in session, so after that's over, we're going to go take a look.
Definitely known for its food, whether that's jambalaya, gumbo, muffaletas, but also po' boys. And so as people who don't eat meat, we really didn't think we were going to get to enjoy this local tradition, but we found this awesome place called Killer Po' Boys, and they offer vegan po' boys. So we're definitely going to check that out. Let's go.
Finished eating lunch at Killer Po' Boys and it was delicious. Really enjoyed the cauliflower po' boy the most. Now we just came over here to the riverfront right on the Mississippi. So let's go check it out.
Such a beautiful day today. We had to take advantage and come a little bit further north, and we came to City Park. If you're familiar with New Orleans, you know how gorgeous the courtyards are, but in fact they have this stunning park as well.
Yeah, so City Park is 1,300 square acres, and put that in perspective, that's about 2 times the size of Central Park in New York City.
Which is pretty amazing. We're, as former New Yorkers, we are very partial to Central Park, but this park is stunning. It has these giant oak trees that we're standing underneath that are crawling across this meadow field.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
Some of them are so big they've had to put supports in just to hold the limbs up. They are just growing all angles.
And they're covered in the Spanish moss, so they're just beautiful. And the sun is just coming through them now. It is absolutely amazing. So we're gonna walk around and see what else we can see. New Orleans is known for its cemeteries, and the reason for that is because the city is actually below sea level, and so as a result they have to bury their dead above ground. And they have this tradition of building these beautiful marble and stone crypts in order to bury their dead. There are 3 main cemeteries in the city that the city is most known for: Cemetery 1, 2, and 3. We're actually going to be visiting all 3, but first up today we're going to be visiting cemetery number 3. So let's go in. If Bourbon Street's not your thing, but you still want to take in the amazing live music that New Orleans is known for, then Frenchman Street's going to be for you. This is nicknamed the locals' Bourbon Street, and it is a ton of bars, local music, and more locals versus like crazy drunk people with silly beats. So we've come down here, we're going to grab dinner, we're going to check out some live music and grab a drink. So let's go check it out. Hey guys, thanks for checking out this week's video. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and be sure to subscribe. If you're interested in the rest of our New Orleans trip, be sure to check back next week for part 2 of our New Orleans tour. See you next week.